Oh, I didn't know we were shooting. Anyway, hey, I'm getting ready to go to bed. Thought I'd make a quick video. I was talking to my sons about we having Thanksgiving at my house, and they're bringing all the main courses, and they want me to do is make my famous dressing. So I'm gonna do the dressing. But I am so thankful that I am here alive and as old people say, a reasonable portion of health and strength. And God, my oldest son, and I have been through many illnesses. I know he's been hospitalized and since last year, I know 4 times and near death and in intensive care. He's been very ill. But I'm so thankful that he's doing much better. And I survived a surgery. I've had 2 surgeries this year, and the one they did in December on my neck, the surgeon actually nicked my spinal cord. And there's still a lot of things that's going on, and they might have to go in and redo what they did because it was chaos in the OR when when the surgeon nicked my spinal cord. But I am so thankful that I'm not paralyzed and I'm alive, and I just have to make a decision whether I'm gonna keep the same surgeon when they go in to try to do a redo. And I just pray that they won't have to do a redo and the screws that are loose won't back out anymore. It's so much to these cervical fusions that they do on you. But like I say, I'm just thankful that I am not paralyzed. My son is doing well, and we'll take it a day at a time. That's all we have, and I'm just thankful for even to be able to have this platform, to have a voice, to speak and bring kind words. And I don't want to, be ugly and say, ugly things. Because people can be very ugly on this YouTube. But the key is not to, don't take it personally. And that's a hard thing to do sometimes. But baby, I got this finger right here, and I can delete people who try to be ugly to me, and that's what I would do. But I do enjoy the uh, the people that I have made contact with on YouTube. Real good people, and praying that they'll be blessed, and God will keep them, send them peace. I was going to talk a little bit about my precious little dog, Sunny. I've showed, her. She's been on a video with me, but she's down here on. Stop, Sunny, stop it. Oh my goodness, she got a licking problem, and I've been spraying this stuff on her to make her stop because she gets these hot spots. But I have a problem snoring. I don't know. I forgot what you call it, but I don't want to do those old machines. I can't do that. But I snore, and my snoring must be worse for it to agitate Sunny because the probably the past 5 nights, she has actually jumped in the bed, jumped in my chest, and just pound her head against my face, trying to wake me up. And last night, I could, sometimes you could hear yourself snoring, and I sleep alone, so there's nobody to tell me how bad I snore, but I heard it. uh, this morning. Sonny does. It's about 3:30, about 3:30 in the morning. Every time she's done this. So I heard this snoring about 3:30, and I said, God, that is loud. And in my mind, who is that? And then I kind of laughed. Girl, you the only person in this bed. That's you. And it's like I could hear myself snoring, but I couldn't stop. But I'm halfway awake. Then I felt Sonny just jumping all over the bed and jumping on my chest. And so what I decided to do was to continue the snoring just to see if what I thought she was doing, was she really doing it. I continued to snore and the jumping on my chest. She kept on doing that. And next thing I know, the banging against my head. I mean, seriously banging, like, wake up, wake up, wake up. That's what she was saying. And I stopped the charades with the snoring. And then she started jumping in the bed and pulling covers back, like, get your feet out of here and get out of the bed. So I knew what she wanted. I turned around and sat on the side of the bed. That still wasn't enough. She wanted me to stand up. So finally I stood up and then she stopped and she sat at the edge of the bed and looked at me. Just like, I'm gonna make sure you okay. And I went on to the bathroom, and 3:30 in the morning I'm woke, and I said, well, what do I do? And I said, well, let me do a little meditating and praying since I'm woke. But she does this, at least I start to snoring around 3:30, and that's what she does. She's a sweet dog and very smart. And I don't know, she's what, 7 years old? And I just don't know. I've lost a pet before, and oh man, it's so devastating. It is. I mean, I had my dog Mimi before she lived to be 13 years old, and that was a rough one. And people would come to visit, and they would come and, where's Mimi? Where's Mimi? And when I told them that she left us, they had a fit. They just couldn't believe. I said, well, Mimi was getting old, and we had to let her go and put her down, but it was hard. And I just don't know if I'll get another dog. I don't know, but I love dogs, and I know it's expensive. A son is expensive. She has these allergies, and I fell in love with her when I first saw her. But the people at SPCA didn't explain to me her illnesses. She did say that the owner uh, turned her into SPCA because she had allergies, real bad allergies. And the way she said it, I thought the owner had bad allergies, not the dog. And so I adopted Sonny anyway, but it's very expensive. She has special food she has to eat. And it's not, her food runs, if I get it at Chewy, it runs me $32 a month, which is not bad, versus 40 what I had been paying from another online store. And then even her treats have to be the hypoallergic stuff. So, and then if she gets these ear infections, oh my God, it takes forever for it to heal. And the steroids, and I am disabled, so I don't have money to pay for these extra things and her grooming, and when you get a pet, you have to consider the cost. But I love my Sonny, and my Sonny loves me. She's the sweetest, sweetest, and baby, she will let you know if somebody is outside that door. But she will not bite them. I know that. She'll just, I don't know. And now I believe she'll bite if somebody was trying to bother me. I've seen her bite the blood out of another dog, and the dog didn't do nothing but sniff her, but she didn't want to be around him, and she bit him. And the little boy was mad. I said, "Well, go put some peroxide. Go take your little dog home." And I'm sorry. And but Sonny, she didn't play with that. She doesn't care for other dogs, so I don't take her to dog parks, and she really doesn't care for children. She just wants to be left alone or petted, and she wants to be the center of attention. So we all, do what she wants. But it's so funny. My friend comes to see me on Thursday. I don't know why we do that Thursday, but when he calls, he'll say he's on his way. And before I even tell Sonny to get in the cage, it's like she knows that's him calling. If she's under the bed, she hear me say, "Okay, all right, and I'll see you later," or something like that. She comes out from under the bed and gets in the cage automatically. "What are you doing over there, Sonny?" She's doing something. But Sonny is a good dog, but she does have some, I don't know, issues because she eats shoes and purses and clothes and papers. And I hear something. She's doing something that she has no business. I'm going to check and see when I get through. But I don't know. I don't hit my dog. I don't believe in that. My neighbor, man, he used to beat his dog. It was sad. It made me sick. I don't know what happened to the dog, but he no longer has a dog. But I do know how to kind of train a dog, but I will not beat a dog. I might fuss, and she know what I'm fussing about, but no, I can't do it. I have a spray bottle, and I might spray a little water on her when she just gets too out of hand. But you guys, I'm gonna get off of here and go to bed. I thought I'd just call and say good night, and I'm gonna check on Sunny, see what she's doing under the bed, because it's something she's drug up under the bed. I don't know what it is, but we will soon find out. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later and have a happy Thanksgiving. Good night.